Tell me more about how you kind of evolved or kind of had that eureka moment that led to the implementation of a 10-20-30 model.
Yeah. Well, initially the thought that we had was we would start this for-profit entity, and like most social enterprises, we would hire exclusively from the population. Right. Our goal was to create as many jobs as we possibly could. And in that model, honestly, we failed. It just didn't work. We weren't being successful in the marketplace. We weren't being successful in our mission efforts, because we discovered very, very quickly that we were being pulled in too many directions. It didn't allow us to do either of the goals very well. So as Jordan and I sat back and kind of again learned from those experiences, started to structure, what would it look like? What are the key elements of success, right? Not only from the business perspective, but most importantly from what works in the mission, right? And the one thing that is pretty common knowledge is that the involvement of a caring adult in a young person's life, give it the foster system or really truly any population, is the number one indicator of a successful outcome. So knowing that, right, how do you structure a business where mentoring and relationship to a population is the overarching goal, right? And so that kind of helped us build into what's important. It goes that was where we started really at the 20%. And a lot of our employees are volunteers for an organization called CASA, Court Appointed Special Advocate, and that is a national volunteer organization for the kids in foster care. And the court systems and judges and attorneys don't care that there's a work day. They call court at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, and we wanted to make sure that was always going to be a priority. So as you talked to Jordan last week, there's been meetings that have been scheduled, and he goes and does that because that's the number one priority, and I'll step in, or we just have a very supportive. It's helped us be very supportive, and from a culture standpoint, it's created an incredible company culture.